Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is having a great Friday. Yay, it's finally Friday. So before we get started stitching, I just wanted to show you what came in yesterday. Now I got a bunch more of these plastic bags. They come 30 in a pack. There's 6 colors of, there's 5 or 6 colors, but there's 6 of each in the 30 pack, and they're great. I just love them. You can wipe them off, and I write down most of the information on there. As you can see, we're going to work on elemental dragons today. And when I'm done with that, I just take a little sanitizer and wipe it all off, and I can write something new there. And also in that bag, this is the 4th one of the May deers that I got, and it's called Cherry Blossom because somebody said that they got it. I went and looked at it, and yeah, I had to have this. This is a 14 count, and it says 2 strands. That means 2 strands of thread, and it's 53 by 36. Let's see what she looks like. And it comes in one of the noob type bags. So the instruction stuff is on the back. Oops, I know it's upside down. Sorry about that. The instructions are on the back. I like that it's all nice, clean, and concise like that. I appreciate it. Not that I've ever used those instructions yet, so I don't know. Let me set that up there. And like I said, it's not very big, but my gosh, look at the pink. Look at the pink. Let me get it so I can lay it down so y'all can see. Let me go out a bit. Whoops, of course I go the wrong direction. You know that always happens. So it comes with 2 needles, and the thread is nice and soft, but it has a lot of pink and fuchsia, like, is that the word fuchsia? Yeah. And dark salmon and dark pink. Then there's some grays and greens. But yeah, it has beautiful colors. You turn it around. And they're all put together. And it looks like, to me, there are 33 colors. Yep, and these are the extras, because that's probably the cherry blossoms that you're going to make. That's 12, 13, and 14. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just beautiful. I can hardly wait to start this. It's just gorgeous. I can hardly wait to start them all. But like I said, it's not very big. See? It's the right size. Yeah, and the key is along the bottom. And it also came with, let me see if I can get this separated, with an instruction booklet. Here. It's all broke down. And it's broken down into, it looks like 2, 4, 6, 8 parts. So you just correspond that with the actual pages in this if you need to. There's a little bit of back stitching or long stitching. I don't know. They called it back stitching, so that's fine. You know, like on the bicycle's wheel. So that's not too bad. I like things that don't have, like, there's no back stitching in the trees and all that, because it's kind of far away picture. The closest thing is the bicycle sitting on the path, so, which is right here. So, yeah, that's going to require a little bit of back stitching, but the rest of it's just straight cross stitch, so that's good. And it's not very big. Not very big at all. I like that. And the patterns are really clear. And nice and bold. I like that. So I haven't noticed too much difference between these May deers, and Joy Sunday as far as that goes. They're nice and bright. You know, you can see it and you can tell what the little symbol is. Now these are a little bit smaller because this is a 14 count instead of an 11 count. But I just wanted to show that to you. And then my daughter, well, see, it started like at 10 o'clock. So we had to go to the thrift store, which I bought a few books. Nothing to write home about that. And I found this little bitty thing. I don't know if it says who it's by. It just says lemon, 100% soy wax. But somebody's already used it. I just liked the way it looked. Not that I like the way it smells or whatever. You know me, I'll be stuffed up in about 5 minutes. But it's such a cute little jar. So I thought I'd put it on my little Asian thing. And let's see, what else did I get? I got some, what do you call it? What do you call those? Lounge pants, if you will. You know, the fuzzy pants. So I bought 2 more pairs of those so I'd have some, so I could switch off, you know, from my pink tiger pants, you know. And we found a couple games for the kids. And let me think, what else? And that was about it. I mean, there just really wasn't a whole bunch of anything, you know, that struck me anyway. You know, that I had to get a whole bunch of or anything like that. They didn't have anything in fabrics, nothing in books. I mean, like craft books, that is. Sometimes they'll have some cross-stitching. Most of what they had was quilting books and just other different hobbies that I just don't do. So, yeah. Fun times. Alright, so if you'll hang on, I will switch you around and we can stitch. Okay, so I am back. And today, like I said, we're working on Elemental Dragon's Earth by, by Ink Circles. And that's what it's going to look like. So it's divided into, like, you have one side and then you have the other side of a 8.5 by 11 page. So there's just a little bit on the other side. Or, like, if I flip it over, I've got about that much-ish to do, I believe. I can't figure out where I'm at. So I'm down here, so I've got about that much to do on 1/2 of the page. So we'll get there. We'll get there. I have to see where I'm at. Well, maybe I'm down here. I'm down here. So yeah, there's about 3-4 inches, maybe, at the most. So let me get you in here so you can see what I'm doing. And I got my trusty line keeper. Yep. I have to figure out where I'm at. And not get too far away. And this one I've been marking along the side as I finish a row because I'm going row for row. So I should know where I'm at. This is a 16 count Meyer from Picture This Plus, and I am using thread color 817. It's kind of a bright Christmassy red, if you will, but it goes really well on this green fabric. This Meyer goes all the way from like a pale, what do you call it? A pale olive green to kind of a dark black, black green. So yeah, it's pretty. I like it. And it's a great big huge piece with which I will not need. Now this is going to be half as big. It'll be that bit much bigger on the other side. So I should have a fair good amount of this if I want to use it for anything else. Last night, I worked on the Autumn House a little bit while I was listening to my audiobook, which I have just, like, went so fast through this book. I just love it. It was by Preston and Child, and it was called Thunderhead. And it's a mystery. It's about a girl who works for the archaeology, hang on, I gotta get it just a bit. The archaeology department. What am I doing here? Why? Crap. Of course, I've screwed this up already. She works for the archaeology department in Santa Fe, New Mexico Museum. And they go on a expedition, I think that's the right word, to, oh wait, they're looking for an ancient Aztec city that nobody's ever found, you know, that kind of thing. And 90% of it is them on site where they're at. So, and it was really good and interesting how they work everything out. And of course, they're really good and technical about everything. Oh, come on. Be nice today. So I've been listening to it probably for 2 days now. But I liked it. It was good. So if you like suspense, not necessarily a murder mystery, I mean, I started one too far over. That's what happened. Okay, we're gonna get here. I'm like, why doesn't that work out? So, yeah. I finished it last night. Just because I really liked it. And just kept listening to it and just kept stitching. Yepers. So that has to go there then. Okay. But I didn't work on any regular counted cross stitch yesterday. We went and did all that. My throat is dry. Hang on. I had to move my my coffee when I have out one of the pre-stamped, because I don't want to get coffee on it, because the pattern will go away. So we left about 10:30. We had a few little errand type things to do. And then we went to the post office, and we went to the thrift store, and yeah. And then we went to lunch, just my daughter and I, because the kids are back in school, which is a good thing. A very good thing. This is a nice fabric. It's nice and soft. It's not, you know how some of them, this is 16 count, but it doesn't feel like it's all scrunched together. You know how sometimes it shrinks up when you get a fabric that has been dyed to a specific color. Whoop. Let's not attach that there. I have to see where I'm at. Oh, well, that's handy. Yeah, I stopped right in the middle of the last row, so I'm like, well, why isn't that matching up? It only matched up part of it. Okay, so where am I? I know, I'm having a hell of a time today. Okay, we need that one. 7. Ouch. So yeah, I've just been quite lazy for about 2 weeks now. I just need to get back into it and stitch away. And last night I didn't sleep very well. I went to bed about midnight, and yeah, that didn't work. I couldn't go to sleep for nothing. Not at all. Let me see, I only got 3. Okay, 7. And skip 3. So, yeah, I was just stitching on what I knew, and I didn't feel like there wasn't anything for me to watch on YouTube, and I just turned my book on and sat there probably for a good 3.5 hours. Stitching, stitching, and then I'd take a break. And so, yeah. Seriously, Laura. I missed the entire... Oh, come on. Really? Holy cow. One day. Hang in there, folks. I'm trying to get this up here so I can put it there and grab. Because this material is so soft, I'm just trying to get it to sit over here. I'm going to take one of my big... I bought these clips. I didn't know they were quite this big. Shit. That is not going to work. I know. I'm paranoid to cut the fabric because, for fear that I measured wrong or whatever. All right. Now, where am I? This does have kind of a yellow-green in it, just a little touch, but it's predominantly a green. I think it would be great Halloween material, but I just happen to like it for this because it kind of swirls around and changes and stuff like that. It kind of, sorry, had to have another drink. Reminds me of this material, only this is more of a lime color. It's more this color right here. I was looking, I was going to see if it called or said what it was on. It just says design over 2 threads of linen, 32 count. That wasn't happening. Calls for, Lima Bean Belfast linen is what it's on. So you can tell it's a little bit more like a yellow-green, if you will. So, yeah. But I don't know. Thought it was too yellow-green. So I got this, and it kind of goes to a medium kind of a green, if you will. So I kind of planned the pattern to be in the center where it was lighter with the dark around the edge, kind of like a frame, if that makes any kind of sense. Okay, where am I? Holy cow. Now I'm lost. Okay, got that. Right. What in the heck? Too far. Hang on, guys. I had to pull that off, didn't I? I'm telling you. Crazy girl here. Okay. Let's skip 4. So, yeah, we spent a lot of time just running around yesterday. And I didn't get back until, 1:30. So that's okay. But it was kind of nice to go out and just have lunch by ourselves. It was nice and relaxing. Didn't have to think about anything and just do nothing. Okay, that is not going to work. So I can't work around that. Then those two. So I don't know what I'll be working on this weekend. Just not a clue. Oh, edge. And I was kind of disappointed we didn't find anything at the thrift stores. Oops, sorry, I forgot to turn that down. Of course, we're sitting right on it. Yeah, sometimes they have a whole bunch of stuff, and other times not so much. And I wanted to go to, we have a place, it's a Habitat for Humanity Restore is what it's called, and they have all kinds of furniture and windows and construction-ish type stuff. But they also have furniture. So I wanted to see if they had any kind of bookshelves. You know, not very big, because heaven knows I need another bookshelf. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but, you know, I thought maybe if I could find two of the small ones, you know, little what is it, 3 or 4 shelving units on it, that would be good. And you can usually get a pretty good price, maybe 20 bucks a piece. So that's not too bad. I don't mind that, because I didn't pay that much for my cabinets, and I don't want anything with drawers. And I need a, what do you call it? Like an end table. I know this is going to sound really crazy. Of course, I may not need an end table. I've got to take the tree down. The tree is still up. Oh yeah, it's just been special times. I was going to do that last weekend, and that didn't happen, so here we are. And hopefully I can get it all the stuff wrapped up and put away for another year, and get that off of my end table, because I have one of those bigger flat end tables. You know, they stand right about the same height of the arm on the couch-ish, if you will, if your arm isn't too high. So, yeah. It's just crazy. But that's what I have the Christmas tree on. It's where I was going with that. And I had, then when I don't have the Christmas tree there, I have my printer, because I got my printer now on one of those plastic 3-drawer things. You know, you could put it in an office, you could put all kinds of crap in it, but it looks like it just has 3 little drawers. You could use it for a kid's room if you wanted to. But I bought that to put, you know, miscellaneous, what do you call it? Oh, like art supplies and stuff, because the drawers weren't too deep. And right now it's pretty useless. It's just sitting there as another piece of furniture. But I put the printer on it, and the printer, when it runs, that thing just rocks back and forth. I'm thinking, well, that's probably not really good for that at all. So, yeah, I gotta go back before I go, because it's kind of at a long distance. So, I was thinking I needed another, oh, what do you call it? another like little end table-y type thing to put the printer on, but yeah. And another problem is I have this great big huge table like right there, that I keep, it's serving as an end table, but it's about the size of a small table for two, if you will. It's maybe 3 feet square. Yeah. I hate this table. Just hate this table. But I couldn't, the bottom of it has like cast iron, like stand that it's on with, like your legs sprawled out. I couldn't move it. I couldn't get it out of the house when I rearranged this furniture. Oh yeah, it was great. Just stupendous. Not happening. So, yeah, things have to happen around here. And my daughter was working and she couldn't come to get it out. And so we consequently didn't get it out of here when they took away the excess furniture that I had in here before I put that new recliner in, of which I haven't sat too much in. No. It just sits at an odd... Nobody's used it very much, so it's not broken in. And it belonged to my parents. They had two of them. And, I don't know. It's more of a figure there. So, I'll have to break it in and sit in it more. So, I don't know. Who knows? Okay, we got that part done. But today I got to work from 10 to 6. Yeah, it's my long day. I am not real thrilled, but it'll happen one way or another. And it's Friday, so things should be a little bit busier today, which is nice. I like that. And it'll go right along. And then I have somebody to come in and help at like 2 o'clock. They change out, and then the person that opened gets to leave, and then I'm there until 6, for the overflow stuff. So, we'll see. And the wind's not blowing today. Looks like it's going to snow tomorrow. So, that'd be a good day to stay in. Maybe I fixed that roast yesterday, so maybe I'll fix beef and noodles for over the weekend. Something nice and warm. It's been cold, but it hadn't done a whole lot of snowing, which is kind of nice. Oh, for pity's sake, really? Stay there now. So, no big plans for the weekend, except for maybe getting to that restore, because they've changed their hours because of everything else. Usually they're open like Thursdays. Let's see. Thursday through Saturday, maybe, from 9 to 4, all 4 days. And, yeah, not happening. Okay, now we can go back to this, where I was at. Let's see. We got those two. Now I need... Maybe this will make more sense. Huh. Oh, yes, there's only one space. So, yeah. So now they're open on Saturday from 9 to 4. Guess they figured more people would show up then. How many? Okay. So, yay. So we'll see if I can find a bookcase tomorrow, but that's about all we've decided. Can't afford to go out to lunch again. I was just totally freaking shocked at how much lunch cost. For just 2 of us, it shouldn't have cost that much. But yeah, it's okay. We don't do it that often. We went last Saturday, but we're not going this Saturday. And taking all 4 of us, it won't happen. So, we'll see. We'll see. This goes right there. It's nice when you get onto a groove and you can just go. But we haven't seemed to hit that yet. But we're about to finish his. We're working on this tail part, only it's upside down up here, going that way for the dragon that's in the corner because it is a symmetrical pattern. So we're right here working on this. And then we'll have that half done. Yay! I can hardly wait. Alright guys, well I think that that is going to be it for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and please hit the bell. And that way you will know when my next video comes out. You have a good rest of your Friday and a good rest of your weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye. God bless. Keep stitching.